Hello everyone, in this quick video we want to teach you how you can use the new Perch system to apply for a club event, a faculty association event, or a general event if you're a students union event coordinator, for example. So as club and association leaders, we will only accept applications for events on behalf of your club and association. If you're applying for an event as an individual person, that might get rejected and you be asked to start from scratch to apply on behalf of your club or association. So again, how do we access the Perch system? We always come to wlu.campus5.ca, and when the Students Union comes out with their own custom URL, we'll let you know what that is as well. When it comes to applying for an event, you must also always do this from the desktop version of the system. So from a computer, laptop, or sometimes you can get away with a tablet if it's got a very large screen as well. So from here, we come to wlu.campus5.ca. First thing I have to do is log into the system. So again, you use your Laurier specific login information to log in. And we're now going to show you a couple of different ways that you can apply for an event. We highly recommend that you always do it this way first. When you log into the system, click on the top right, go to My Groups, click on if you're a club leader or association leader. You can only apply for events on behalf of a group if you are a leader of that group. So when you click on My Groups, then click on Group Leaderships. In this case, I have my training video, dummy club. So let's say this is the club I want to create the event for. I go to my management dashboard. Everything you always need to do on behalf of your club or association can be done from the management dashboard. So just get used to that habit. So we come in here, and my option is to click on Group Events. And now if I hit Create Event, I'm creating an event on behalf of the Training Video Club. So I hit Create Event here. The first thing I'm presented with is a variety of options in terms of what type of event I'm trying to create. So you have to tell the system, am I creating is it a meeting request? Is it a boothing request, or a regular event request? So club or association meeting is option 1, boothing request option 2, and obviously sort of regular normal event would be the third option as well. So in any of these given scenarios, you're going to have a different set of requirements and compliance checklists to complete, but I'll use one just to kind of give you a sense. So we come in, I picked, an event scenario, club or association event request, and now the first thing I'm presented with is a basic sort of starter form that the Perch system is going to use to populate your event throughout the system. We're going to use this information to populate your event homepage, your event management dashboard, your event preview window, your events, the little preview that shows up in the event calendar. All of that gets populated from this initial sort of jumping off request form. So again, you have to create you must put in a title for the event. I don't know, I'll call it meet and greet. You have to give it a proposed start and end time. This might get overridden by the event approver. If they want a different time, they'll communicate that with you as well. So I pick a time for the event, and then I pick my end time as well. Because it's a club event or a group event, the banner image for your group will auto-populate here. If you want to create a event-specific thumbnail image, we highly recommend that you add those images here as well so that your content is more engaging. You must fill out the who should attend field. So I can put, anyone must attend, or anyone can attend, or just club members, or whatever it is. I have to type something in this field. It's mandatory. Then if you want to provide even more detail, which your coordinators will very much appreciate, you can also click off from these options, and we highly recommend that you do that as well. So tell us something here quickly, anyone or club members or whatever it is, and then tell us more details by selecting options here as well. We also get into the event description here. So any mission, objective, general information about the event, promotional content, or whatever it is, you can describe all that information here using the event description. You can format it using the formatting tools. That includes including links, images, tables, whatever the case may be. Then we hit the next button. We know who you are as you're applying for the event, and we must have an event organizer on file. If you want to change that name, you can do so here. If you want to change the email address for notifications specific to this event, you can do so. If not, we're going to auto-populate this with the email address that we have on file for you. If you want to add social media links for your event, like follow buttons, then you can add them here. These could be event-specific social media pages or websites, or in this case, it's a club event, so maybe you just put your club website and social media accounts in here as well. We hit the next button again. This is the registration page. Now you must tell us, is this a drop-in event that people can just save and we don't really need to know or track attendance? Is it a registration required event where people actually have to hit a register button on this system? Or do you have an external website, maybe on Facebook or Eventbrite, that you want to use for registration? If that's the case, you pick the third option, and then you must copy and paste the link to that Eventbrite event or Facebook event or whatever the case may be here as well. Then we hit the next button. First, you got to tell us if the event is on campus or off campus, and depending on what you select, you're going to see a variety of checkboxes that you have to fill out. So on campus or off campus, and then you must tell us, what is your preferred location? I don't know, the campus pub, for example, or whatever it is. You can put in the name of it. We also highly recommend that you put a full address in for the event as well. So put in a full address so we can put a Google Map locator image on your event page. Now we get into the event requirements, and the students union team is going to be reviewing these, whatever you check off here, to drive you to other specific forms that you have to fill out. So please tell us, what type of event is it? Social or formal? Do you need a guest speaker, competition, whatever it is? If you want to type any extra information, you have plain text fields to do that here as well. So risk screening, am I serving alcohol or not? And then type in extra information as well. Event equipment, tell us what you need. If you need to type in extra details, you can do that as well. You hit the next button, and now to complete our event profile, we want to, again, make it easier for students to find my event on the event calendar. So what do I do to do that? I must associate it with the tagging system that the Perch has. So tell us what type of event you are, select from the drop-down menu. What category of event you are, select from the drop-down menu. Obviously, if you're a faculty association, you would want to tell us what program the event is associated with. You can do that. If you're just a regular club, then you can just use the club option. That's no problem as well. And then, again, this is about event visibility. It's not about where the event is taking place. Do you want the event to be visible to users of only the Waterloo campus, only the Brantford campus, or most likely you're going to pick none? If you pick none, that means the event will not be limited to the users of a given campus. It will be open and visible to users of all campuses. If you have any questions, notes, or suggestions to send along with your event application, you can do so here. And your last option is event visibility as well. So do we want, because it's a group event, it's being hosted by a club or an association, we have the option to make the event private to the members of your group. So if I select this, then only the members of my club or association will be able to see this event on the event calendar, and nobody else will be able to see it. If this is not selected, then all users of the Perch system will be able to see your event in the event calendar. So if it's a public event or a private event, you definitely want to use this accordingly. Once you complete all of these steps, you're going to submit for approval and then await further instructions by email. You're going to get an email outlining other compliance requirements that you must complete in your event management dashboard. How do you get to your event management dashboard? It's going to load up automatically as soon as you hit the submit button. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, please let us know at the clubs and associations team. Thanks so much.